back doing a bit more streaming. I streamed yesterday quite late, so I'm going to try and make it more consistent, more reasonable hour. For a couple of hours. I don't want to stream too long. It's freaking exhausting. Okay, we finished the yesterday, what's it called? The Dung Eater's Quest. I've uploaded that to YouTube, so go to my YouTube channel if you want to see it. So now let's go do the next quest. Let's do Irina's quest. Where's Irina's quest? I think let's go over here. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? 1 second. It's right at the bottom there. It's here. Is it here? Yeah, it's here. I think I already got the letter from her. So I got my new phone actually, so just transferring all the data. Where is it? Is she dead? Oh my god, okay. So now I have to go to deliver the letter to Edgar, as in Adam Poe. Okay, so where do we go for that? That is right in here. I've done about 71% of the game, which is pretty decent, I guess. It's more than most games I've done. Quite a lot of places I can go, but I have to go straight across down here. What about this Grace? Sorry. Oh, you're back. This is a more reasonable time to come on. I'm doing Irina's quest now. Yeah, I should be doing it at a proper time. That's where people are more likely to come on, aren't they? Should do between 6, 7 and 8. But one of these days I'll be streaming 8 to 9 hours a day. It'll be my money's worth. Not that I'm streaming for money, but it does help. Now I have to go talk to Irina's daddy. I've done 71% of the game, which I'm quite chuffed about. Do all the quests and then I'll be done. And then I'll play something else. So how's Russia? I've been hearing some bad news about Russia's McDonald's.
There's a face I've not seen before. I'm Edgar, warden of this castle, as ordained by Lord Godric himself. Where you can see how things have turned out. The menials have all rebelled. They gave me good service, or so I thought. But it seems it was all an act. Foul creatures, as it said, and true enough, they're foul inside and out. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but whatever you come here to do, I'm afraid Castle Morn won't hold much longer. Take this, by way of apology.
Deliver Irina's letter. Let's
see.
give the letter.
From Irina. Thank you. I mean, you're dead. But I can't leave yet. Even if the castle should fall, as commander, I must remain.
Have you seen the scandal that's happening in the UK? Got some member of parliament touching up young boys. And they're calling for Boris Johnson's resignation. Do you get that in Russia? Pervy ministers.
If you see Irina, do tell her that her father will come for her once he's fulfilled his duty.
Okay.
If you see Irina, her father...
He was not going to go, so now we go back to Irina. Yeah, it's quite hilarious. What's a guy called? Even the guys, the minister's got a name that describes him. Hang on. Boris Johnson. What's he called? Let me find out. It's quite funny. Give me a second. Let me bring him up for you. Chat. I was looking for the guy's name. Anyway, let's just fast travel. Why is it not fast travel? There's no one to fight. At least you don't get that in Russia. Or do you get that sort of... Yeah, actually, you do get that in Russia, don't you? Talking about Donald Trump's P-tapes. That's the thing with UK politics, especially with the Conservative Party here. It's smutty. It's filthy. It's disgusting. So now she'll be dead with an iron cleaver embedded in the ground next to her. Okay, so she's got an iron cleaver there. Can I pick that up? Head back to Castle Morn and this time progress through it down to the southernmost point, down to the beach, and there'll be a boss to fight with an enemy called the Leonin Misbegotten. Okay, so now I have to go. Just read the first paragraph. It's essentially about pervy ministers. It's going to young little what are the words? Interns, male interns, and they're touching them up like this. Ooh, doing that. You like that, don't you? It's about a Me Too scandal, isn't it? Everything is kind of they don't want to be associated with that sort of thing. And with Boris Johnson, he's kind of a controversial figure, especially with having like a Christmas party during COVID. It's essentially a move to get him out of there. We change our prime ministers in the UK more than we change our underwear. We kind of have the opposite problem to what you have in Russia. In Russia, Putin won't go. In the UK, we always change our prime ministers. Okay, so now I need to make my way down here. Oh, I used to be into politics a lot, but I don't know, probably because I was trying to finish my thesis. You're kind of familiar with the American politics, isn't it? I'm guessing. We got left, right wing politics in every area. In a second. So it's like in the UK right now, we have like a conservative sort of like equivalent of Republicans. You can say that right now we kind of like got a Republican sort of like government here. And you have a similar sort of, I want to say similar, but I think it's just finding these parallels with the American system and the UK system. It's America's like a federal republic. Only we've got the Prime Minister, and then we've got the Queen. The Queen has no power per se, but she's the one that nominates the Prime Minister. But the Prime Minister has all the power. And then you have the House of Parliament, which is like the House. And then you got the Senate, which is like the House of Lords. I'm kind of like flubbing it a bit, but if you understand American politics, then you can get a good idea of how British politics works. So right now we've got like a Republican sort of like party, and Boris Johnson is the Prime Minister. Please help me if I'm of noble blood. If those hideous mongrels eat me, I'll be forever marred. Anything but that, please. Think of the disgrace. Quiet. It might be British pride speaking, but I think the British Empire still exists, but clandestinely, kind of like behind the scenes. After the Second World War, they kind of retreated a bit, let America take the helm, but then the UK kind of like is still pulling strings behind the scenes. Like the Queen, she kind of like nominates the Prime Minister of Canada, Australia, a few African countries, that's pretty bad, Jamaica, UK of course, I think New Zealand as well. It's like once they have the election, they have to go to the Queen to become Prime Minister. I'm like, what the heck's going on? I have to go here. Boris part coming to the surface. And to be honest, I think with the news, we don't get all the information. Kind of, you can't be naive to say that the news is what they pretty much tell you. They don't tell you everything, so I kind of don't really bother about it. If they don't want to tell me, don't tell me then. What better thing to do? This is why I like to talk to people like you. Tell me what exactly is going on in Russia. Instead of being spoon-fed. But then again, you only present your side of the story. I need to talk to another 10 Russians to get the full scope of the story. Where do I have to go? I have to go here to fight. The one thing I want to see the trompete. Not out of morbid curiosity, I just want to see all the contramat that's out there. Contramat! Give up, mate. There's no competition. There's no competition. Just give up. There is no competition. There is no competition. There is no competition. Okay, got the great grafted blade. Killing the Leonine Misbegotten gives you the grafted blade greatsword. Take it back to Edgar. He won't take it off you. Just simply need to prove that the Misbegotten won't get hold of it. He thanks you and says he's going to see his daughter. Okay. Okay. Let's go here. Boris is a very Russian name. Boris. Boris. I have to go talk to Edgar. Say, I did your job for you. Here's a sword. Now go see your daughter. Go see your dead daughter. Oop. Spoiler alert. Ah, 4x. Now we're talking my language. Hang on a second. Let me check. I'm more into crypto. Love my crypto. But I studied 4x 10 years ago. Hang on a second. Yep, prick, you plonker. Hang on a sec. Yeah, I can see the link. What about it? I can see the link. Flipping it. Do you have a VPN?
I'm in your debt for keeping the sword from those fallen creatures. I'm no longer bound by duty. Once I've rescued Irina, I will spend my remaining days with her. Thanks to you, I will be reunited with Irina and devote my remaining days to her. Irina has a gentle
Jesus.
nature, though.
Sorry,
I
mate.
only hope it remains intact.
Okay, so hang on a second. Head back to Irina's for the third time and you'll find Edgar mourning over a body. Talk to him and exhaust his dialogue. Edgar reappears as a hostile NPC invader called Edgar the Revenger. Found at the Revenger's shack. Okay. Yeah, I can see it. But then again, there's kind of websites that I can't get access to as well. Hold on a second. Got a message. Sorry. Now he's mourning. Do you do Forex and all that stuff?
Irina, how could this be? My daughter deserved better. The fault lies with me. I chose duty over my daughter's safety. And that is how fate has answered.
Okay, so now Edgar appears as a hostile NPC invader called Edgar the Revenger, found at the Revenger's shack. So now I have to go to the Revenger's shack. And that is somewhere down. Let's have a look for you. Hang on a second, let me see what you're looking at now. So I do get access to that, but now I've got to go here. Let's go around. To get to the Revenger shack. Got a grace. Okay, we're near the Revenger shack. Edgar the invaded by Edgar the Revenger. So now he's coming after me. Whoa! Easy fella, easy fella. It's not my fault you didn't care about it. Edgar the Revenger has died. Shabriri Great. Banished Knight. Halberd. Raw meat dumpling. Okay.